evening, Englishman who lives in Sweden. How are you? What a day yesterday in Sweden, eh? What a week. What a month. What a year. I think so far 50 bombs, 20 plus shot, daily murders, daily stabbings. What a mess. It's just unfathomable what's happened to Sweden. I just did a Google search Winnipeg, to see how many actual bombs it is, because I lost count at 40 odd. I'm just saying, it's just bang, bang, bang every day. It doesn't even make headline news anymore because it's the normal now in Sweden. And people are saying it's gangs. If you're a regular law-abiding citizen, you have no problems. I mean, yesterday, God knows what possesses people. Probably the state of the world we live in today, and people just don't give a fuck anymore. I mean, a man chopped his girlfriend to pieces and then went to the other side of the town in Västerås and tried to chop up his ex-wife. Just wandering around with a big fucking knife and axe, whatever it were, in his hand. And people are saying, oh, you don't need to worry, Sweden's safe. Yesterday afternoon, an elderly couple in the home in Klippan, probably been married 40, 50, 60 years, who knows, slaughtered in a little place called Klippan, 20 minutes away from where I live. It's not even a town, it's just a place, a little place. And details as to the motive are still waiting to come out. Last 2 weeks, 14 bombs, 9 shootings, mass rapes. And people still say Sweden's safe. How the hell can they say Sweden's safe and that the general public don't need to worry? A 35-year-old and 5-year-old daughter still in hospital. I'm not sure what's happened to them because there's a media blackout on it. But they were critically injured when somebody bombed the wrong house. Yeah, you heard that right. Bombed the wrong house. The press trying to say it's fireworks. Barbecues exploding. That's the funniest one. If you can laugh at such a dire situation that Sweden's in. And still, people attack me. Say that I'm trying to cause division, sharing hate. I'm not doing anything of the kind. I'm just reporting what's happening. It's quite obvious that multiculturalism doesn't work. Sweden wants a pinnacle of everybody's eye, the society everybody wanted to clone. Now, a skräck, a horror vision of what happens when you have uncontrolled immigration. I'm not just blaming the immigrants. I mean, in Örebro, they were a Swede, totally fucked up. Slaughtered 11 people, could have been a lot worse. Yesterday, we don't know who killed this old couple. We don't know the background of the guy who cut up his girlfriend and tried to cut up his ex-wife. We don't know, and they've not said, so it leads me to think we know what the heritage of that person is. Regardless, Sweden is in turmoil. Sweden is in collapse. Sweden is crumbling. The Swedish society dying. And still, Swedes, blinkered, blindfolded, march on in total, utter collective denial. Breaks my heart. And then one of the most important jobs you can have in Sweden, Chief Security Advisor to the Prime Minister. Just neglected to say that there was compromising pictures of him with another man on a gay dating site. I don't really care what your sexuality is. If you qualify for the job, you qualify for the job. I can't see what you do at night time with whatever sex you do it with can affect how you work. But when you blatantly lie that there's compromising pictures of you out there, and 1 minute after you get appointed, these compromising pictures, which by all accounts are pretty gruesome, pretty gross and explicit, are sent to the government and to media outlets. In 12 hours after you've been appointed, you've been fired. It took another 12 hours for the Prime Minister, Ulf Christensen, to address the matter, and he didn't mention the fact that this guy had lied about his sexuality and compromising pictures. He blamed the very service that he was going to head for its incompetence and not finding these pictures out before they were exposed. I mean, what sort of society are we living in? You can't let your children walk alone. You just can't. You can't let your kids cycle to school alone. People say to me, why don't you get out? Why are you going back? I think it's quite obvious why I'm going back, innit? My daughters are at ages where... Hold on. They're at an age where they're going out, they're going clubbing, partying, searching, looking for love, looking for laughter, looking for adventure. In a country where gangs, I mean gangs, 10, 15 strong, of immigrants roam even the smallest of towns, looking for victims. That's why I'm moving back permanently and not staying here, where, as I can tell you, it's starting here as well. They're not controlling who comes in unless you're British. If you're British, you are fucked. They don't want us anywhere. Brexit was planned to destroy the United Kingdom, and it's working. As with Sweden, anybody who can afford to get out are getting out. But if you're a regular working class person and you can't afford to buy a golden residency in a country, unfortunately, you're gonna have to stay where you are and make the decision of succumbing to Islam, because this is what it's all about, or fighting for your children's futures. I know so many people desperate to get out of Sweden. So many people desperate to get out of the UK. Swedes can leave, and they have a possibility to start again in Europe because of the European citizens. Brits can't do that. And I don't care what anybody says, wherever you go, they are making it so difficult for British people. All happily forgetting that we actually liberated the continent. My grandparents, their generation, saved Europe from fascism. Now nobody wants us. I despair for my children and their futures. And I will stay in Sweden, and I will fight with every ounce of my being. Have a great day.